Have you ever wondered how many vibrant years you have left after crossing the milestone of 80? At this stage of life, every moment feels like a gift, and your body is quietly sending you signals about how long you might continue to thrive. Some people in their 80s radiate energy, move with confidence, and embrace each day with enthusiasm, while others find themselves slowing down, grappling with fatigue or health challenges. What separates those who live long, fulfilling lives from those who face decline? The answer lies in subtle yet powerful clues your body is giving you right now. In this article, we're diving deep into 7 scientifically backed signs that can reveal how long you may live after 80. These aren't random guesses or old wives' tales. They're rooted in patterns researchers and doctors have observed in those who age gracefully and live well into their later years. By the time you finish reading, you'll have a clear picture of what to look for in your own health and habits, and more importantly, practical steps you can take to extend your years while staying strong and independent. Stick with us until the end, because you might be missing small details that could make a monumental difference in your future. Recognizing these clues will empower you to take charge of your longevity and live life to the fullest. Now, let's get started. Before we dive in, drop number 1 in the comments if you're excited to learn, and hit subscribe to join our community. Stick around to the end for a surprising tip you won't want to miss. TB Sign 1. Your mobility and movement. The way you move through the world after 80 is one of the most telling predictors of your lifespan. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about how confidently and comfortably you do it. Studies show that older adults who maintain good mobility, whether it's walking steadily or navigating stairs with ease, tend to live longer than those who struggle with movement. Mobility reflects your muscle strength, joint health, and cardiovascular fitness, all of which are critical for longevity. Picture 2 neighbors, Grace and Helen, both 82 years old. Grace takes daily walks around her garden, moves with purpose, and rarely feels out of breath. She climbs the steps to her porch without hesitation and feels steady on her feet. Helen, however, has noticed her steps becoming more tentative over the years. She avoids stairs, tires quickly, and sometimes needs a cane for support. While Grace's active movement signals a body that's still resilient, Helen's declining mobility could be a warning of underlying issues like muscle loss, poor circulation, or even early heart problems. Limited mobility doesn't just affect your physical health, it can lead to isolation, reduced activity, and a faster decline. The good news? You can improve your mobility at any age. Simple activities like walking, stretching, or doing chair exercises can strengthen your muscles and boost your confidence. If you've noticed yourself moving more slowly or avoiding activities you once enjoyed, don't dismiss it as just aging. Take action today. Start with short walks, try gentle yoga, or work with a physical therapist to rebuild your strength. Your ability to move freely isn't just about convenience. It's a direct reflection of how long you'll stay independent and vibrant. So ask yourself, are you moving with ease, or is your body signaling it's time to act? Let's make mobility a priority, because how you move today shapes how long you'll keep moving tomorrow. If you're finding this helpful, drop number 1 in the comments to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more life-changing tips. Ready to uncover life-changing insights? Comment number 1 if you're in, like if you're curious, and subscribe to never miss a video. Watch till the end for a game-changing reveal. Sign 2. Your hand strength. You might not think twice about the strength in your hands, but it's a surprising clue to your longevity after 80. Research consistently shows that hand strength, your ability to grip, hold, or carry objects, is a powerful indicator of overall health. A strong grip reflects robust muscles, good nerve function, and even heart health, while a weakening grip can signal frailty, muscle loss, or increased risk of health complications. Imagine 2 friends, Tom and George, both 84. Tom has always stayed active, whether it's gardening or lifting light weights, and he opens jars or carries grocery bags with ease. His handshake is still firm, a quiet sign of his vitality. George, on the other hand, has noticed his hands aren't what they used to be. Tasks like buttoning a shirt or holding a heavy book feel challenging, and he brushes it off as a natural part of aging. What George doesn't realize is that his declining hand strength is more than an inconvenience. It's a red flag that his body is losing resilience, making him more vulnerable to falls, injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands are a window into your overall muscle health, and when they weaken, the rest of your body often follows. The good news? Hand strength is something you can rebuild. Try exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using grip trainers, or even carrying light weights during your daily routine. These small efforts can keep your muscles strong and your independence intact. Test your grip right now. Can you hold a heavy object firmly, or do you notice weakness creeping in? If your hands are sending warning signs, don't ignore them. Start strengthening them today, because how well you hold on to objects now could reflect how well you hold on to life in the years ahead. If this insight resonates with you, comment number 2 below to show you're following along, and subscribe to stay updated with more practical advice. Sign 3. Your balance and stability. Balance is something most of us take for granted until it starts to slip, but after 80, your ability to stay steady on your feet is a critical predictor of longevity. Studies reveal that those who can maintain good balance are less likely to fall, suffer injuries, or experience cognitive decline, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. Poor balance, on the other hand, can signal declining muscle strength, coordination issues, or even early neurological changes. Consider two sisters, Ruth and Dorothy, both 81. Ruth practices balance exercises daily, whether it's standing on one leg while brushing her teeth or joining a Tai Chi class. She moves with confidence and rarely feels unsteady. Dorothy, however, has noticed she's wobbling more often. She struggles to stand on one leg, often grabs furniture for support, and has had a few close calls with tripping. While Ruth's balance reflects a strong body and sharp mind, Dorothy's instability could be a sign that her health is declining faster than it should. Good balance depends on strong muscles, a healthy nervous system, and a sharp brain working together. If you're stumbling, feeling unsteady, or avoiding activities that challenge your balance, it's time to act. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, walking heel to toe, or practicing yoga can make a big difference. Try this quick test. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds without wobbling? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Start working on your balance today, because staying steady now means staying strong and safe for years to come. If you're finding this valuable, leave number 3 in the comments to let me know, and subscribe to keep learning how to live your best life after 80. Comment number 1 to show you're here, smash that like button, and subscribe. Don't skip the end. There's a must-know secret waiting for you. Sign 4. Your sleep quality. The way you sleep at night is more than just a matter of rest. It's a window into your longevity after 80. High-quality sleep allows your body to repair tissues, strengthen your immune system, and clear toxins from your brain. Research shows that older adults who sleep consistently well live longer and healthier lives, while poor sleep is linked to higher risks of heart disease, memory issues, and weakened immunity. Picture two cousins, Arthur and Fred, both 83. Arthur has a steady sleep routine, logging 7 hours of restful sleep each night and waking up refreshed. Fred, however, struggles with restless nights, waking frequently and feeling groggy during the day. Over time, Arthur's sharp mind and steady energy reflect his solid sleep habits, while Fred's fatigue, irritability, and rising blood pressure hint at the toll of poor sleep. If you're waking up tired, struggling to fall asleep, or tossing and turning, your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can stem from stress, poor diet, inactivity, or conditions like sleep apnea, and ignoring it can accelerate aging. The good news? You can improve your sleep with small changes. Stick to a regular bedtime, avoid screens before bed, get morning sunlight, or try relaxation techniques like deep breathing. Tonight, pay attention to your sleep. Are you resting deeply, or is your body signaling a need for change? Make sleep a priority, because how well you rest today shapes how vibrant you'll be tomorrow. If this hits home, comment number 4 below to share you're here, and subscribe for more tips to boost your health and longevity. Shout number 1 in the comments if you're ready to thrive. Hit like, subscribe, and stay till the end for an unexpected twist that'll blow your mind. Sign 5. Your appetite and nutrition. What you eat and how much you enjoy it says a lot about how long you'll live after 80. A healthy appetite and balanced diet fuel your body, keep your muscles strong, and support your immune system. Conversely, a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal health issues that speed up aging. Imagine 2 friends, Clara and Mildred, both 85. Clara loves her meals, savoring fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. She maintains a healthy weight and feels energized. Mildred, however, has lost interest in food. She skips meals, relies on snacks, and has unintentionally lost weight. What Mildred doesn't realize is that her fading appetite could point to digestive issues, nutrient deficiencies, or even early cognitive decline. When you don't eat enough, your body breaks down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and higher risks of illness. If you've noticed you're eating less, feeling full quickly, or losing weight without trying, don't brush it off. Focus on nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and talk to a doctor if your appetite doesn't improve. Ask yourself, are you enjoying your meals and fueling your body, or is your appetite sending a warning? Take charge of your nutrition today, because what you eat now determines how strong you'll be in the years ahead. If this resonates, drop number 5 in the comments and subscribe to keep learning how to thrive after 80. Sign 6. Your emotional resilience. How you handle life's ups and downs after 80 can reveal a lot about your lifespan. Chronic stress and negative emotions don't just weigh on your mind, they weaken your immune system, raise your risk of heart disease, and accelerate aging. Those who manage stress well, however, tend to stay healthier and live longer. Consider 2 brothers, Henry and Paul, both 82. Henry faces challenges, a medical bill, a family disagreement, with a calm, solution-focused mindset. He practices gratitude, stays connected with friends, and lets go of what he can't control. Paul, however, gets stuck in worry. Small frustrations spiral, and he often feels overwhelmed, which takes a toll on his sleep, energy, and blood pressure. Chronic stress triggers inflammation, a key driver of age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and heart conditions. If you're feeling tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, it's time to act. Try mindfulness, deep breathing, or even a good laugh to ease stress. Ask yourself, do you bounce back from challenges, or does stress linger? Build your emotional resilience today, because staying calm and positive adds years to your life. If this speaks to you, comment number 6 below and subscribe for more ways to live well after 80. Sign 7. Your social engagement. The connections you nurture after 80 are among the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Research shows that people with active social lives, through friends, family, or community, live longer, healthier lives, while loneliness is linked to heart disease, depression, and earlier mortality. Picture 2 neighbors, Evelyn and Louise, both 84. Evelyn stays engaged, chatting with friends, attending church, and calling her grandkids. Her social ties keep her mind sharp and her heart full. Louise, however, has withdrawn. She rarely leaves home, avoids social events, and feels increasingly isolated, which impacts her mood and health. Social connections boost brain activity, lower stress, and release feel-good chemicals that support well-being. If you're spending more time alone or pulling back from relationships, don't let it become a habit. Reach out to a friend, join a club, or volunteer. Small steps make a big difference. Ask yourself, are you staying connected, or is isolation creeping in? Strengthen your social ties today, because the relationships you build now are key to a longer, happier life. If this inspires you, comment number 7 below and subscribe to stay connected with more life-enhancing tips. As we wrap up this journey through the 7 body clues that forecast your lifespan after 80, take a moment to pause and reflect on what these signs mean for you. Are you striding through life with strength and purpose, or are you noticing subtle hints, like slower steps, weaker grip, or fading connections, that your body is asking for attention? These clues aren't just indicators of how many years you have left. They're a roadmap to living those years with vitality, independence, and joy. The beauty of this knowledge is that it's not a fixed sentence. Your mobility, grip strength, balance, sleep, nutrition, emotional resilience, and social ties are all areas you can nurture, no matter your age. Each small choice you make today, whether it's taking a brisk walk, savoring a nutritious meal, or calling an old friend, builds a foundation for a longer, richer life. What I've learned from exploring these signs is that aging isn't about passively accepting decline. It's about actively shaping your future. I used to think growing older meant slowing down, but now I see it as an opportunity to double down on what keeps us vibrant. For example, I started incorporating balance exercises into my morning routine after learning how critical stability is, and I've noticed I feel steadier and more confident. I also make a point to check in with friends weekly, not just for them, but for my own health. Those conversations lift my spirits and keep my mind sharp. These small shifts have taught me that longevity isn't just about adding years. It's about filling those years with meaning, connection, and strength. So, what's your next step? Don't let this knowledge sit on the shelf. Pick one sign that resonates with you. Maybe it's improving your sleep or rebuilding your grip strength, and commit to a tiny action today. Maybe it's standing on one leg for 10 seconds while brushing your teeth or swapping a processed snack for a colorful plate of veggies. These aren't just health tips, they're acts of self-respect, a way to honor the incredible life you've built and the years still ahead. Imagine looking back a year from now, feeling stronger, more connected, and proud of the changes you've made. That's the power of starting now. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so grateful to share this with you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with one sign that stood out to you and how you plan to act on it. Your story could inspire someone else in our community. If this video sparked something in you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and hit that subscribe button with the bell to stay in the loop for more life-changing content. Let's keep supporting each other to live not just longer, but better, because at 80 and beyond, every day is a chance to thrive. See you in the next video.